What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Sunday Shoot. We get a lot of questions about whether or not to put a flashlight on your everyday carry pistol. And so I want to talk about that today, maybe hopefully help you guys make up your mind whether or not you decide to put a light on your pistol or not. As you can see, I have one on mine, so I have some good reasons for having it on there. This is one of the pistols that I choose to carry every day. I kind of go between this and my Shadow 2 Compact. This is the Springfield Hellcat Pro. Really good pistol. I think we've done a review on this before. We might do another one sometime because I have stuck with this now for quite a while. And on this I have the Streamlight TLR 7 sub. And isn't this like specially made for the Hellcat or something, Blake? So Blake buys all my gear for me, so I just tell him I want a flashlight, and so he gets me the right one. It's been a great light, have had no issues with it. This pistol gets carried around a lot. And one thing that a lot of people don't think about is, you know, you carry your pistol every day, but you don't think about the practicalities of if you ever actually had to use it. And so, you know, a couple of years ago, Blake and I were hanging out at the office and we were doing a resurrected call at night, and we came out of our little workspace there, and Blake said, dude, if somebody walked up on us right now, like, it's pitch dark around this place, there are a lot of really dark corners and stuff like that. He was like, you know, we'd both kind of be at a huge disadvantage. And that just came from us, you know, being lax. Yeah, we carried our pistols with us, but if we actually had to deploy them in that environment after dark, they could be essentially ineffective. So that's when we started running lights on our pistols, was after that little conversation that we had. So as you go throughout your day-to-day life, just think about the different situations that you find yourself in and go through your head and say, could I actually be effective with this firearm at night if I didn't have a light on it? Another thing that the light does, I actually have a few friends that shoot competition, and they'll run a light on their competition gun. Well, they're never shooting their competition gun at night. They're not doing any night stages. They run the light on there because it helps essentially manage the recoil or the muzzle flip when you're shooting your pistol. Especially like something like this Hellcat. This is a really snappy little gun. And so having that light up there does kind of flatten out that recoil, help you with your follow-up shots. And so it's really got not only an advantage in terms of the practicality of using the pistol if you ever needed it in a real-world environment, but it also has just like a functional advantage of managing that muzzle flip and kind of flattening the gun out a little bit. Especially most of these smaller frame pistols that you're going to carry every day are light and they are pretty snappy, so good to have on there. The only disadvantage that I see to running a flashlight on your pistol is the extra weight and bulk that it does add. Now, you know, the weight's minimal, but ounces equal pounds, right? So every little bit makes a difference when you're carrying this thing every day. You know, I think that the advantages you get to having the light outweigh the, you know, little bit of discomfort you might get from having some extra ounces on the pistol. And then also it makes whatever holster you're going to use a lot more, you know, quite a bit more bulky, right? So this is a holster from Falco, really good holster. Been using this for a little while now. It's super comfortable. Got a lot of awesome features. I have no affiliation with them, by the way, but we'll put a link to this in the description if you guys want to check these out, because I paid for this, but I think it's that good. And a good holster is hard to find, but you'll see, you know, all of this extra part of this this Kydex portion of this holster right here, you know, that would be all tucked in if it wasn't for that light. So carrying this in the appendix position the way it's meant to be carried, you know, it drops down a little lower and it sticks out a little to the side. So that is going to be a little less comfortable, not only in terms of weight, but in terms of bulk, than if you didn't have the light on the pistol. I think that I can get over that. It's not a big deal to me, especially if you find the right holster. And again, I want to be able to deploy this pistol effectively at night and be confident and have the tactical advantage overall, you know, and I can get over the little bit of weight and a little bit of bulk. So that's my 2 cents on it. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know if you carry a light on your everyday carry pistol, and if you don't, let me know why you don't. All right, because I can't really figure why you wouldn't. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Drop me a comment, and Lord willing, we'll see y'all next Sunday on Sunday Shoot. Nuff said.